Hello, my name is Elizabeth Pierce, and I am the Executive Director of Catholic Family Services of Durham. We are one of the many Catholic Charities member agencies that's supported by the ShareLife campaign in the Archdiocese of Toronto. I want to offer you a glimpse into how your ShareLife donation is a way of living out the gospel by providing for those in need. At Catholic Family Services of Durham, we have been strengthening our community since 1981 with our counseling programs. Over half of the people that we support are adult and child victims of domestic violence. The other half are people who need individual, couple, and family therapy for a wide variety of presenting issues, things like grief, trauma, mental health challenges, relationship issues, abuse, and many others. When people come and meet with our therapists, they are met with people who can provide skilled intervention, which leads to hope, help, and healing. So that while people might come to us feeling like they're struggling, they leave feeling whole. Kate was a young 12-year-old girl who had just lost her little brother in a house fire. Kate's grief was complicated. She wasn't just grieving his loss. She felt responsible for it. She'd gotten in a fight with her parent, which led to her deciding to not go on that access visit that weekend, which is where the fire happened and her little brother died. Kate had come to not really trust adults because the adults in her life were not reliable. They were not taking care of her and had not taken care of her and her little brother the way they should have. And so Kate had actually grown up to feel responsible for her well-being and the well-being of her little brother, which is why she felt his death was her fault. When Kate came to counseling at Catholic Family Services of Durham, she was not really sure she could trust the adult in front of her in the counseling office. She presumed they'd be just like the ones in her life so far. She'd become so used to being responsible. She didn't know how to trust. But over time, she began to. As she began to trust, she let down her guard, and she allowed all of the pain and the feelings that she'd bottled up inside to come out. And it was then that she began to heal. That she began to understand that her little brother's death was not her fault. That she was a 12-year-old girl and was not the one who should be keeping him safe. That was the job of the adults. She began to understand what it's supposed to look like to be 12, which allowed her to set more realistic expectations for herself. You never really get over the loss of somebody you love, but you do get through it, which is exactly what Kate did. And as she processed her grief and learned to live and look at life through the lens of a 12-year-old girl, her healing and her feeling of wholeness happened. I could tell you so many stories just like Kate's, over 2,000 stories of people who have allowed us at Catholic Family Services to enter into their life, to walk with them on their journey towards healing. I want you to know that your monetary gift to ShareLife isn't just a monetary gift. It's actually a gift of faith. It is a gift of healing, and it is a gift of hope. I want you to know that the Kates of Durham region, and actually everyone who graces the doorway of a Catholic Charities member agencies, thanks you for what you have given to ShareLife this year, because it truly does make a difference. God bless.